It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, New England. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Back to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. We'll try again. It's second and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. Inside the 40. Devon Achane. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Garendo. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. One more time, it's Garendo. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and 6. From the 50, he'll set him to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
third down. They'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It'll be first and goal when we come back. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration. And that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal. They'll run. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the pistol, here's Achad. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's a designed run. Here's a 3rd and 10. Slot receiver headed right. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Cowboy 80.
They'll try it now with Achane. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They find a way to convert on fourth down and pick up 10 yards.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Take off.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Miami. It's his second touchdown of the year. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here's the punter now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to hit another good one. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's second and 6. On the carry, here's Achane. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Here's third down and a few inches. Now they'll set up to throw. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Run the draw with Achan. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Miami.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. The tight end Fant in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achan. And the Dolphins have a 1st and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This, about as short as you can get. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. So we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, it's Achan. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Here's 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he is going to have the Dolphins' first down. Defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2. On the handoff, this is Achan. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. Now this time they'll look to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
17 yards on that play. 1st down, New England.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Isaac Guerrero, the intended target, coming out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. perfect throw and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Back to the air once more on second down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
He's got a receiver wide open, left side. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
You try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready? Cut 19, cut 19. Take go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Got it. Ready? Set. Go.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up. He's going to try to do this himself. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This a 31-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Jones now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. To the air now on first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got a receiver. That's Baker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Let's go now.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. Back to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Here's a give to Achan. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll run with Achan. And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. Second down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Achan. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Here we go.
A run up the middle with Achan. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll try to run, and he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down. He'll wind up getting the yards they need on 4th and 3.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
He's got it at about the 8. He is in. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the Dolphins tack on one more to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go!
They'll look to throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set!
He'll drop to throw. That is intercepted. And now he loses the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And the Dolphins are going to get the football at their own 40.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll run right here. It's Achane. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Throwing now from the gun. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Go!
A handoff to Achane, heading left. And we'll get whistles. and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop.
And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a win here for the Dolphins. They get the victory away from home in the division, which was so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.